So I'm going to pull for the elements. So the first element I'm going to pull for is the element of fire. So if you are a sun, moon, or rising, I'm going to pull one card for each element. Element fire. Ooh, fire sign, sun, moon, or rising. Your card is the devil. And I do want to mention that the energy of Venus, these Leo energies are quincunx to Pluto. So you are digging. It's a soul journey. Soul journey. I do see this as temptations, but I also see this as a twin flame journey. So really go back to the past and really ask yourself, what was controlling or dictating you? What seeped into your mind? Because the North Node's in Aries, Chiron's in Aries in retrograde. All these planets are shining in the sign of Leo. What in the past tried to take your inner authority away? And where are you finding that authority to really go into your soul work, your destiny work again? With the devil here, this is, I feel like, overcoming this experience. If abuse was involved, this is about saying, Pluto, you're in retrograde and you're going to be entering Aquarius again. And this will happen again. You're going to enter Aquarius again. So while Pluto is in Capricorn, this is a time to really reassess that energy and reassess where you felt like you lost your power, because that's coming back again. And this is taking, I gotta get rid of this, but gosh darn it. Well, you saw my old ass pillow in the back. Look, one day a girl's gonna manifest a studio. And when I have a studio, it's going to be like really pretty and really nice. And it's going to be surrounded by like plants and trees or flowers, whatever. So let's go to air. So fire was first with the devil. This one was real adamant about coming out. Oh, another major arcana. Air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, the Hermit. I'm going to feel this as Virgo, Mars work. So this is also with Mercury Virgo. So this is so nothing is permanent. Buddha, nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent. Yes, I do think that this is green, emeralds. I honestly don't think this is green though. Like I'm seeing this as citrine. So if you're listening and you don't work with crystals, look up citrine, Citrine. And citrine is a crystal that works with your second chakra. Yes, emerald means the heart chakra, but in this particular case, this is second chakra stuff. This feels shamanic. So in new moon work, and I don't do this type of work, but there's a specific type of new moon practice that works with crystalline grids. And I'm seeing this as like old school Qigong. So for those who are working with the new moon and you're an air sign, this is manifesting with the new moon, but it's sitting with a crystalline grid. Now, if what I'm saying is kind of like, what the hell is she talking about? With the Qigong method, this is like looking at the new moon as a very structured piece of work for yourself. And in this particular case, like I'm very kind of unstructured and more watery in my approach towards my readings, but this is almost like setting up goal sheets or setting up something extremely like point to point to point from this week until next week as we head into the new moon cycle. You might have to go into deep meditation, and this might be that kind of work where it feels like you are separated or isolated from the path, but that separation or isolation has a vantage point It makes sense. It's where you're supposed to be right now. It's who you're supposed to be right now. If you have to go into your bear cave, if you have to go into these areas where you do feel isolated from society, you know, isolation is sometimes the best form of healing for us because nobody else's voice gets in. However, I will say, as somebody who's experienced in isolation, that's when the voices are the loudest, because that's when you can work with your past in a very constructive way. So that's for air signs, sun, moon, or rising. Obviously, if you're working with like a prominent planet in an air sign, or if you're like cross watching, that's for air signs there. So let's go into earth signs. We have a very fire earth week this week, element wise. Earth signs: Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Nice, nice, nice. Ace of Pentacles. And I heard the song by the Mamas and the Papas: to every season, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. So we just had Llamas last week, and we have a quarter moon this week, and it is about season. So if we look on a 30-day scale, a monthly scale, we are experiencing seasons. Every day we experience seasons. I heard seasonal depression. We are heading into that time of year where the sunlight changes. I do think our timelines are changing. I do think our nodes are changing. But I do think that for the seasons, this is saying you are reaping the harvest, earth signs. This is a time to expand, especially in business, especially if you've really got to put these, thoughts into play, plans into play, financial growth, moving finances in order to expand your business. This is related to career. Family falls into place with that. This is taking authority in this particular case. This could also be kind of a lineage thing, as I look at Pluto as a generational cycle. So if you're cross-watching for generations, this is making plans, making moves, investment, long-term plans. Accounting for, we are in Mercury shadow. So this is like putting all of your ducks in a row. This is keeping all that paperwork. Mercury shadow, you're going to get some mail out of nowhere. And this is for everybody, but for earth signs, I know how much this drives earth signs crazy, especially my Capricorns and my Virgos out there. It's just like handling that financial business, and like, it sucks when you get things kind of out of the blue, but just being prepared and knowing that you can take authority in that matter. Real estate deals, real estate business, selling, and also for Airbnb people or people who turn over houses, or, this is taking something from scratch and building it from the garden up. So this also feels like a second real estate deal, like almost like people have two homes. I don't know why I'm feeling that. There feels like there needs to be one more piece of information that comes out with this Ace of Pentacles, earth signs. Follow your dreams, even if it doesn't seem normal. So like, while you're putting plans into place, it's also like, if you've got some weird thing that seems messy, like I feel like almost like a canvas full of paint and things get messy, allow certain things to get messy. So I had a card just overturned for the next one, but I'm going to go with the shuffle for my water sign friends. Water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. We got a 10 of Cups, and then this guy who came out, which is the Page of Pentacles. So the 10 of Cups is about family, protection, love, healing, growth, heart chakra journeys, kindness. I do feel children here. Remember, the generations behind the millennials are very, very, very much old generations coming back. So if you're in the car driving, going somewhere, and your little one is in the back on their iPad or just talking and saying things, and you're like, what the hell are you saying? Please listen to them. Please listen to what they're saying. They have a generational message. The growth cycles are allowing your family to teach you water signs. It is about family. It is about coming together. It is about, I kind of feel this as a giant party. I don't normally feel 10 of Cups as a party. Usually that's 3 of Cups. But I feel like this is a family gathering. And I feel like with water signs, there is this viewing the future and this pinnacle point. Like the way that I see this rainbow is like this is generations. The indigos, the amethysts, leading us towards a higher power, a higher strength. This just feels like the energy of love. This just feels like the energy of connection. This just feels like everybody's coming together again, finding each other again. And with water signs, with this Page of Pentacles, I do feel like this is also like looking at things, especially like if we look at where water is in the sky right now. Neptune's in retrograde in Pisces, Saturn's in retrograde in Pisces, and we just went out of that South Node transit with Scorpio. We still have eclipses on the way, and Scorpio, Taurus energy again. So Taurus actually. But with this particular case, this is a very earthy card. It's just very, I'm not going to say immature. I'm just saying it's unsure of itself. So it's like you don't have the answers to everything, and we're going to have a lot of oppositions with water from Virgo season. So I think that water signs need a third card. I'm just going to pull this card. 4 of Hearts, 4 of Cups. Okay, so with Saturn active with oppositions, really protect your brain, really protect your mental health, really protect your energy and your physical body. This could feel very new, saying no to a lot of things you didn't say no to before. This can also be like out of your realm. Like this is something that you've never done in this way, in this capacity. You've never moved this slow before, but it's really saying like your energy doesn't need to drop off, but it does need to kind of be like, oh my God, this is a new way to look at love. That's how I feel. It doesn't necessarily need to be like, this feels more familial than like dating or romance for my water sign friends. This is like, wow, I never looked at it this way, but it really is home. It really is this land that I'm becoming acquainted with. Okay. So that is, I'm going to have to edit a lot of this stuff out. That is my reading for this week, the 6th through the 12th of August. And now for those sticking around for the writing, journaling exercises for building / rebuilding a new vision for yourself, I'm right here with you.